where she planned to learn intriguing secrets while improving her own spy skills by picking up tips from the experts.
A spy! The cab driver grinned. You working for the CIA?
Not exactly. Gilda hoped she actually looked old enough to be working for the Central Intelligence Agency, since this would make the grown-up tidiness of her Jackie Kennedy outfit and hair-sprayed hair well worth the effort. At the very least, she needed to look older than her age of 14 years and 11 months, because she had told the Spy Museum that she was already 15, after learning that this was the youngest age they would consider for summer interns. Gilda figured that 14 going on 15 was close enough, considering her passion for spying.
A lot of people ride in my cab are spies, the cab driver continued.
Really? Gilda knew from studying her spy-savvy handbook that Washington, D.C. was the spy capital of the world, a place where people from around the globe came in hopes of obtaining secret information from the U.S. government.
I overhear everything in this taxi.
The driver exited the highway and drove through a lush, tree-dense neighborhood where grand foreign embassy buildings lined the street. In fact, he said, maybe I should be a spy. Maybe he is a spy, Gilda thought, remembering how her spy-savvy handbook had warned that nothing is exactly what it seems when you're operating in the world of espionage. Don't expect the spies around you to announce themselves, the book warned. A bus driver, delivery person, or even a homeless person on the street could actually be a spy in disguise, perfectly positioned to conduct surveillance or await a handoff of secret information without anyone noticing. The driver pulled into the entranceway of an enormous old apartment building surrounded by magnolia trees. Cathedral Towers apartment homes. Gilda's stomach fluttered. This is it, she thought. My new home for the summer. She felt nervous, realizing she would actually be on her own in a new city. Gilda had traveled away from her family a couple of times before, but this would be her first experience in Washington, D.C. Not only was she in an unfamiliar city, she would be sharing an apartment with a much older roommate as well, a young woman who had just graduated from college. It would also be her first experience figuring out a subway system, making all of her own meals, and going to a real job. Gilda had flippantly assured her mother she could handle it, but suddenly, she didn't feel quite so confident.
Good luck with your spying, said the cab driver, giving her a wink as he pulled her suitcase from the trunk of his cab.
Thanks, said Gilda, handing him some wadded dollar bills and almost wishing he would stick around to make conversation, even though he was a complete stranger. Same to you. The lobby of Cathedral Towers reminded Gilda of an elegant hotel in an old Hollywood movie. For a moment, she thought she must have gotten the wrong address. She hadn't expected anything quite so sophisticated compared to her surroundings back home in Ferndale, Michigan. High ceilings with ornate moldings soared above. A silent grand piano sat upon a plush area rug, surrounded by velvet benches and chairs. Large abstract oil paintings in earth tones decorated the walls, and tranquil music piped into the room. A young woman wearing a pantsuit carried a very official-looking briefcase through the lobby, her high heels clicking across the gleaming floor. She hurriedly pushed through the front doorway without smiling at Gilda, or even looking in her direction. Gilda sensed an aloof emptiness in the building. This place is impressive, but it kind of gives me the feeling you get when everyone else is at school and you've been home sick for a week, she thought. It's kind of a lonely feeling. Can I help you? A pale, fleshy woman peered at Gilda from the reception desk, her mouth stained with peach-colored lipstick and her graying hair slicked back in a severe bun. Hi, I'm Gilda Joyce, and I'm moving in today. The woman appeared displeased with this piece of information. She grumpily pulled a large book from beneath the desk and flipped through the pages, scanning a list of names and dates with a false fingernail and shaking her head. There's no record of a move-in request today. There must be. I'm moving in to share an apartment.